Hi guys, today I decided to say a few words about this rectangular quartz watch. It is an inexpensive quartz watch and initially I thought I wouldn't review it at all. But eventually I liked it so much that I felt that it deserves at least few words. Who knows, maybe there are some people who are considering buying this watch as well. If you have seen my previous videos, you would know that lately I am mainly into mechanical watches with hand-painted dials which I paint on my own. Nevertheless, for several years now I have been considering to buy a rectangular watch in order to add a totally different watch to my watch collection. But I never liked their proportions and how they look on my wrist. So, when I found this rectangular watch on AliExpress and really liked its proportion, and at the same time saw a rectangular Patek Philippe watch with a painted dial, I decided to buy the watch and to paint its dial using the Patek Philippe watch as an inspiration. As I have already said, it is an inexpensive quartz watch, so I wasn't expecting much from this watch in regard to its technical parameters. The width of the watch case is 34 mm, while the width of the crystal is 26 mm. The lug-to-lug distance is 42 mm, while the corresponding side of the crystal is 30 mm. In the description, the seller declares that the crystal is a sapphire crystal, while the case is made of stainless steel. Well, everything else that he declares is wrong, especially watch dimensions, so I don't see why this should be correct. I think that the crystal is made of simple mineral glass or something like this, while the watch case is made of some kind of alloy. This is obvious considering the weight of the watch, which is just 43 grams. On the back of the watch case, they state once again stainless steel. And maybe it is true. Usually they make or cover the back of the watch case with a stainless steel layer as it touches our skin, and the alloy might cause skin irritation to some people. The width of the strap is 22 mm. The strap is definitely not a genuine leather strap, but when it breaks in, it will be a very comfortable strap. Also, it looks very organic with this watch. This black suede strap has width of 20 mm, so it cannot be put properly. But as you can see, it makes this watch look immensely impressive. For me, it actually looks as a definition of a proper dress watch. Probably I will buy this black suede strap for this watch as well. Also, I have this cheap reddish texture strap with 22 mm width. It is some kind of mixture of nylon texture and some other substance, which makes the strap sturdy, durable and still very comfortable. I could say that in this way I got the sport edition of this watch. In any case, this watch actually looks great regardless what strap I combine it with. The dial has very clean lines and it is easy to read the time. The matte black dial creates a perfect background for the hour marks and the watch hands. The hour marks are implemented as Dauphin polished metallic marks for all hour marks except 3 o'clock, where the date window is located, and 6 o'clock, where the railway circle of the second hand passes through. The hour and minute hands are implemented in the same way with the hour marks. They are Dauphin polished sword hands, which is actually my favorite shape for the watch hands. In this way, they catch all and any ray of light and are almost always visible and readable, which is very important for any watch. On the top of the dial there is the logo of the company and the year of its establishment is mentioned as well. At the bottom it is written QUARTZIN made, which to me personally doesn't make any sense at all. I can only guess that they wanted to write something regarding its quartz movement and ended up with this nonsense. I knew all this from the beginning and I am one of those guys that everything that is wrong bothers them. Initially I was planning to paint the dial, so I didn't give much attention to this issue. Now I can say this. First of all, you can see and read it clearly from up close. When the watch is on the wrist length, it is not that visible, at least for my eyes. And what was a bigger surprise for me, I like this watch so much in the way it is that I decided not to paint it and to wear it exactly as it is, regardless everything that I have mentioned so far. The date is set with the crown pulled out to the first position. The date function is a bit jerky and I would actually prefer this watch without date window, like most of my other watches. But it's just okay and I definitely can live with it. The time is set with the crown pulled out to the second position. Also, when you pull the crown to the second position, you can see that the second hand stops, as the movement has hacking function. In this way, you can set the time accurately up to the second. Now, let's open the watch to see what is inside. The back of the watch can be easily opened with a special tool that I have bought from AliExpress. The back of the case has this thin rubber, which provides the necessary water resistance of 30 meters, which is more than enough for daily use. As with any quartz watches, we can see immediately its movement. There is its battery. When it is depleted, you can buy another one battery and replace it easily on your own. Also, we can see that the movement is produced by the Sanon company, which is a Chinese company, and the model of the movement is PE46. The manufacturer declares an accuracy of plus-minus less than 45 seconds per month. My watch runs slow, -1 second per day, which is approximately -30 seconds per month. In regard to the quartz watches, obviously such accuracy is not that good, but I usually wear mechanical watches, which accuracy is obviously a bit worse than +-1 second per day, so I can live with this accuracy as well. Last but not least, Sanon in this movement uses plastic gears. This means that this watch won't last for a very long period of time. I expect that this movement shall last for 3 years of non-stop operation. Obviously, when you don't wear this watch, you can pull out the crown to the second position, the second hand will hack, and the watch will stop working. Therefore, the gears won't be in operation. When the movement becomes useless, you can either buy and replace the movement or to buy a new watch. Again, we are talking about inexpensive quartz watch. As for the dial, it is made of plastic. Taking into consideration the price of the watch, I am more than okay with the dial. And as I have already said, I just love the watch hands and the hour marks. So, in conclusion, it is a cheap quartz watch. Its materials more or less correspond to its price. Some of the things are made stupidly and don't make any sense to me. And what is more, I expected to need a movement replacement after 3 years of non-stop operation. Nevertheless, somehow I just fell in love with this watch. I will buy the black suede strap and will wear it for as long as it operates. What can I say? Love is an inexplicable thing. In the description I will put links for everything that I have mentioned in my video. I hope you like this video and I wish you all the best.